I think that people assume that I love the car world so much that I go home and spend my time watching reality TV about cars, paint jobs, customizations, and one-of-a-kind restos. But I don't, not so much anymore. I've had quite a few people find out what we do, restoring cars, and then suggest that we should hop on that bandwagon. If we were really that good, wouldn't we want to have a show so others could find out how good we are and who we are? There are some okay shows out there on TV, but for me, the good ones are on YouTube. Let me tell you what I consider the top 5 reasons why I quit watching TV car dramas and really looked around to find shows that seem to portray a real love of cars and builds. Let's talk about reality TV versus reality life. 1, the money. Most common reality-based TV shows out there operate on a make money at it theme. But there's just a few shows and a lot of good YouTube channels that concentrate on the build, the cars, and the skills. Unfortunately, it's the make money reality shows that have always dominated the narrative. I guess because they appeal to a larger audience than just car guys, perhaps? The basic function of these reality car shows is acquiring a car, putting quick money and labor into it, and then selling it for a profit. The timeline of these builds tends to be about 4 weeks. The dollar spent is pretty varied, but almost always is misrepresentative of the reality of building cars. There does exist a business model out there in the real world of buying vintage cars and flipping them after doing a bit of work on them. It does not have much to do with what a restoration shop or a build shop does, but it does exist out there. These reality shows often take the initial purchase price, add the parts, and very often leave out the cost of labor.
What's the profit margin?
If we got 35, let's just say 35.
That's a lot of money, man.
35 grand in it, and we sell it for 45 or 55, then we can make this happen.
The largest cost of doing a restoration or build is the labor cost. Just estimate a shop labor rate and take a stab at how many hours they put into the flip or build, and the deal quickly turns into a loser. If you want a realistic view of what it takes to build from scratch, there is an awesome YouTube channel called Bad Obsession Motorsports and their Project Binky. These guys are fun to watch and very talented. They are not doing the money sideshow thing, but building a vehicle. Watch.
For the same reason we're not constantly shouting at each other and mysteriously breaking irreplaceable parts, because this is real life and not some bullshit TV custom car show. And that's the problem with the word custom. For a lot of people, that means going and buying some nice bits and bolting them on your car. When you're actually doing custom work, you've got to make the bits to bolt on and then somewhere to bolt them on, and that just takes a lot of time.
They are very good at showing the intense effort and hefty hours it takes to build from scratch. 2 is time. These shows often convey time spent on a project in unrealistic or unachievable ways. They will put some artificial constraint of having it the build done in 3 weeks or whatever. Builds and restorations just don't happen like that. It takes time to do it right. I guess it might be more interesting to add the drama of will they make it and all the mechanics living on the shop on the last 2 days to make sure the build gets done. Does that make it more watchable? I'm not sure. It takes time, patience, and a lot of planning to do a build. Hagerty on their YouTube channel is pretty good at showing builds or parts of builds in detail and showing how much time it can actually take.
So again, anybody that's questioning whether this is reality or not, this is as much reality as I can give you. My computer says it's 12:47 p.m. on Wednesday, so we brought this over here almost exactly 24 hours, and now we're going to try to get some spark and life into it just to say we can.
Builds will most likely take 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, or even years depending on the situation and the goals. 3, and then personality. For me, Boyd Coddington with the American Hot Rod, began this genre of TV shows with the big personality and the yelling and
Hard
stuff.
way like everybody else, okay?
And I will
if you need to leave right now, because I don't give a shit about what's going on, okay?
No handshake, anything?
Nope.
All right.
It's the drama thing, the other big part of these shows. It's engaging for some, I guess.
Swear to God, I'll throw something at you today. Are you rocking the boat? I'm not doing it. You guys are. I'm holding it back, you dumb. You liar. You're leaving.
That drama is really something that does not go on in most any professional shop. Yelling and debasement such that they portray would really bring a shop to a halt on production and efficiency. You lose the morale of the shop. There are real shops out there, I suppose, that have high drama, but not any that are serious builders. There's a great YouTube channel I like to watch called Deboss Garage. He's awesome. He just goes around fixing stuff and seeing if it can be made to run. Absolutely zero stress, just fixing stuff, a real mechanic's idea of a fun day. And 4 is product. I feel that with a lot of this genre of show, the car or project is really secondary. The quality is not relevant and the intent is often muddled. It's really the separator between the shows and the channels. Is it about the drama or is it about the car, the product, the build? The machine is what entertains me. I think it's why I have really come to dislike most of the drama car shows, as they lure you in with the machine or project, and then they never really show the true nature of the car. They turn out some really silly and poorly built cars with crazy paint jobs and such, but they can't do burnouts. Hand Built Cars has a YouTube channel. These guys are mostly hot rod stuff, but they turn out some really nice builds with high quality and a lot of thought and engineering into it. On our channel, I really try to focus on the builds, the interesting aspects of the car mechanically, or the unique techniques we need to use. Last, and number 5, is the customer. For me, the craziest part of the car drama shows is the customer. I know it's staged or scripted, but damn, they are so silly. I do this for a living, and for us, the relationship is everything. I mean, we're doing these builds for someone and helping them to fulfill a dream. The bonus is that we get to be part of the planning and the fun. We create a process that the customer fully participates in. Our interactions with our customers look nothing like what you typically see on a TV show. Sometimes their portrayals of a customer is just weird. Almost all of our builds are done for customers looking to satisfy an ambition. Planning out a car with us is the tool they use to achieve it. Almost never is it done for speculation, i.e. fix it up and sell it for profit. Well, at least not our customers. If you're doing that type of build on speculation, it's not that fun. Decisions are made keeping the profit margins higher and less on what the car needs to realize its full beauty. So there you go, the top 5 reasons I search out like-minded builders and restorers. If you want to support some of the channels I mentioned, check them out on the links down below. Of course, we have a YouTube channel that I hope embodies the pleasure of the build. It showcases the real effort it takes to do a vehicle correctly, but also some of the techniques our mechanics have mastered. I am really very proud of the work we do. So subscribe to Vintage Underground and keep up with us.